Om Shanti. Today is your 107th day of your beautiful meditative blessing, and in this blessing, God is trying to tell us that our original stage, when we were in Paramdham, we were bodiless, we were in complete liberation, or what we call it as Mukti. And during that time, we were complete with all the virtues, all the powers which were given to us by God. Because to go into liberation or go into Mukti doesn't mean that we just need to have connection with God in terms of just praising Him like we do in religious gatherings. When God says you have to recognize me through me, that means God comes down on earth and He gives us the divine, definite form of knowledge about Him, about us souls, about our previous births, and also regarding the whole drama. Now, when this drama rotates, it comes to a point like any other drama which we see on the television. It comes to a point when the end times are coming, when the drama has to finish. So before that end time, there is a confluence. Confluence means the time where the good people and the bad people, the hero and the evil, they come together and there's a clash and the truth wins. Similarly over here, this is the confluence age going on, where God comes down on earth and there are people who are completely towards Him, with Him, and their souls who are totally against God, or they don't actually believe in God, or they go for rituals but they don't have the faith in themselves, which we have learnt in many scriptures as Pandavas and Kauravas. So there are 5% people who are towards God and 95% of the population of the world which thinks about God or is in some ways connected to God, but is using all the wrong means because of lack of knowledge. So Baba comes down, or God comes down, and He tells us that you children have to be connected to me in the form of your original stage, and that is what we're going to learn today. What is that original stage, which is also known as the stage of the seed or the seed form? So in today's blessing, Baba says, may you be a master seed. God is the seed of the whole world. He has the whole knowledge, complete divinity, complete power lies within Him, and He comes and gives us that dignity, that power, that strength, and He fills up all the souls who recognize Him and gives them all complete wisdom, complete virtues. So that is the seed stage. So Baba says, may you be a master seed and remain stable in this stage beyond sound. Beyond sound is when we recognize where we souls have come from. We are not of this world, we have come from the Supreme Abode, and when we recognize that world, we recognize our home, original home, and we meditate on that home, that place, and also on God who resides as a point of divine light in that world of light. There's none of the 5 elements over there, and that's the place where we souls who are also incorporeal came from there. So Baba says, may you be a master seed and remain stable in the stage beyond sound, also known as Nirvan Dham, where there is no voice, and experience all virtues, your original virtues of how you were when you were in liberation. You were complete, you were pure, you were divine at that time. So Baba wants us to recognize that time and be connected to our original stage. Just as a whole tree is merged in a seed, complete knowledge of the whole tree is within a seed itself. In the same way, all the special virtues of the confluence age are experienced in the stage beyond sound. This is the confluence stage, as we have spoken about it, shared with you, and this is the time when we souls need to be connected with God in the form of a seed. I am also a seed, a point of light, divine soul. God is also a seed. In me, the seed, the whole knowledge about my previous births, all the knowledge about what all sins I have done and what all good I have done is there within me. And God comes and reveals that to me, that what all sins I have done and how I need to wash away those sins by sitting in remembrance of God the Father. So Baba teaches us the method of going into liberation, to be liberated from coming into birth and death in the next birth again. So he again says that just as the whole tree is merged in a seed, in the same way all the special virtues of the confluence stage are experienced in the stage beyond sound. To be a master seed, God is the seed and I, the child, become the master. To be a master seed means not just to be peaceful. It doesn't just mean that we go and sit, we remember the Supreme Abode and Supreme God Father, so we just remain in peace. No, God says there's much more than peace that you should receive and you have to experience in this conference age. So, but together with peace, also to have knowledge, the divine knowledge which God has given us, to experience knowledge, use it, apply it, make our life better in all the ways, and experience all the main virtues also along with that, like what? Supersensuous joy. A joy beyond the five senses is this joy of I being the soul, and I, the soul, beyond this body, feel that joy. So God says, supersensuous joy, love, God's love, bliss, without having anything to desire from this world, I still remain in bliss. And power to make the right decisions, power to think right, power to feel right, power to guide myself to do the right karmas, etc. Not only do you yourself experience these, but when we're sitting in that seed stage, not just I experience that, not just you experience that, but all other souls also experience all virtues from your face. So if you are in connection with God for a long time, other souls can also experience that through you. Other souls can also feel the peace, feel the happiness, and feel the bliss through you. And that is what we need to attain as the final stage. All virtues are merged in the one virtue. So if I have patience, automatically for having patience, I have to practice tolerance and also sweetness, politeness. So if I have patience, automatically all the other virtues are part of my being, that is the soul. So that is what is the method of being the seed or the master seed. To get the complete knowledge of this definite victory over vices and how to become a master seed, please come over to Brahmakumaris, understand the 7-day course, understand what God stands for, His real form, what does He tell us, what knowledge does He give us to go into liberation. The easy Raja Yoga is taught at Brahmakumaris for free all over the world. With this, I leave you. Have a blessed day. Stay safe. Stay home. Om Shanti.